Yeah, before we start to build a shack, we first meet the family. It is for us also to understand and to get an insider view of the conditions that people are living in a shack.
The wind is coming through here, the rain is coming through here, and also look there.
The family is under tremendous pressure in the shack because first of all, the shack is small. You will find 18 people living in the shack, so you get this overcrowdedness in the family, and there's not a lot of movement for them, and there's not a lot of place for them to sleep.
Now we're definitely gonna change this thing, guys. Look here. Yeah.
So it's a total breakdown of the family structure because of the space, because of the condition, because of the health hazards that you get within the shack.
Yesterday we finished the other place. Today we're going to start a new place.
I'm Quinton. I'm from Cape Town. I'm a psychologist, a social scientist, and I'm working in informal settlements for the past 17 years where we are now building shacks for people. What made me decide to build the first one was last year. The Cape Town experienced the most terrible storm in 30 years. And I was in the informal settlement, and then one of the community leaders took me to one of the shacks that was destroyed by the storm. I turned around and I looked at the family and I said to them, I'm going to build you a shack. I think the announcement that we're going to break it down is very interesting. First of all, people start to believe in the project because they know it's not just a promise. We said a few months ago that they're on the list, but now we're going to physically break down the place. And you can see it's a psychological process for them because we have to remove their furniture. We see the real condition of the people in the shack, and then very important, then we start to break down. And it's such an emotional process because now they know that they can start to rebuild their life again.
Quinton Adam as regtig 'n engel. Quinton het hier ingekom en hy het gesien hoe lyk die mense se huise. Die huise was in regtig 'n toestand. Ons het hier manne bymekaar gekry in die gemeenskap en daar het begin.
Ek is Warrensley, ek bly in Freedom Farm. Ek prikkie ou plekkie af vir die mense wat nou in 'n ou baie lank in 'n shack is. Dan hou ek vir hulle so enetjies as julle hier sien. Ja, meer mense se lewe verander om betere toestande te hê. Ja, dit is voor baie great. Ja, ek hou van wat ek doen.
The first one was very interesting because I didn't have the skills to build a shack, and I made use of the guys from the informal settlement. And since our first shack, we have built 10 shacks.
Ik weet niet meer hoe om te zeggen, maar ik zeg baie dankie voor alles. Voor Quinton Adams, het voor haar soos. Als hij op zijn nummer drukt, dan is hij daar voor ons. En ik wil voor hem ook zeggen, baie dankie.
I think for the future of my project, I want to see that we build more shacks for people. Secondly, I think if we can have more unemployed young people with different backgrounds, with difficult backgrounds, people with criminal records, people that don't have the necessary high school education, that we make them part of the project. If we can have more shack builders and take them through this process, how to become artisans in an informal settlement, and how they can start to rebuild and become co-creators of a new and better society. I think that will be the ultimate goal, and very important if we can develop a place for children where they can start to dream again, where they can start to realize that they have a future, they have potential, and they can become whatever they want to be in the society. Yeah, I've been involved in many projects, but I must tell you that moment when we hand over the key to the family. First of all, the excitement of the shack builders, because they know we've done it, we can do it. And then when we hand over the key and we give the person the ownership of the shack, their gratitude and just the tears of saying thank you for what we've done, not what I've done, but we as a team, as a collective have done. And I must tell you, that is one of the best moments in my career, to really see the appreciation, the deep appreciation of people when they receive the key. And I will take that away for a very long time.
These are South African heroes.